You're ridiculous. You can't get a six-pack overnight. Alright, you guys, here we are, day 10 of Shaytober. We're at that point, that very critical mass moment where you're about to give up or you're really in this thing for the long haul. I am totally shocked and impressed by what Team ShayLoss is turning into. On the Facebook page alone, I see the analytics. Facebook has very specific analytics. They send me the reports of how many people are participating and interacting. On our Facebook page alone, there are over 6,000 people that are doing ShayLoss on an active basis. I'm talking about sending pictures, submitting videos, leaving recipe ideas, leaving comments. This team is growing. The stories are incredible. People are telling me like, hey, I was at work today, Shay, and I was like, hey, I can't eat that because I'm on ShayLoss. And somebody's like, I'm on ShayLoss too. And like somebody else is like, hey, Shay, I got 3 of my friends doing ShayLoss. The Shaytober thing, it's a thing. It's really happening. I'm feeling alive. And I'm starting to see results. That's the most exciting thing. One, that there's so many of you that are participating. And two, I'm like, looking pretty good with my shirt off in the mirror. Colette, the other night, when we were like getting ready for bed and I was taking a shower and brushing my teeth as I'm prone to do before I go to sleep, she's like, honey, you're looking muscly. That's the term she used, muscly. I was like, thanks, babe. And listen, that's not the goal. The goal isn't to look like ripped, jacked. There's nothing wrong with like, doing a little stare at yourself in the mirror like, yeah, I am looking a little muscly, aren't I? Alright, so I want to talk to you guys real quick about some of my routine before I go to bed. And I have found that that was my weak spot. Before Shaytober, I was working hard, I was exercising, and I was eating healthy all day. My weak spot was at night. After we ate dinner, and it's like, man, just had some dinner. I know exactly the placement of the gummy bears in the pantry closet in the kitchen. I know exactly where Colette keeps the Hershey's Reese's peanut butter cups. I know right where they're at. I can walk there, I can open that, move the thing that she's using to hide the candy with, reach my arm in and put it in my mouth. Like, that's the moment that I would just struggle with, where I was like at night and I had done so good all day and then it was like, I don't care, put it in my mouth. So I have started to do a little bit of this intermittent fasting that you guys have maybe seen or not have seen or heard about. Basically, now don't freak out, Shay, not eating's bad for you. Well, duh, you gotta eat to live, don't be stupid. It's about stopping your food intake, stopping or halting the caloric intake. About 6 o'clock at night is what I've been doing. I've been trying to just be done with food by about 6. I try to push to 5. Like, if I can have my last meal at 5 p.m., I feel good, because then I usually get up about 7:30, and that gives me about 14 hours of a block of period where I don't have any food. And what I was finding is when I would like eat all that crap like right before I went to bed, like it was still in my stomach when I woke up in the morning. So I'd be like, ugh, and then I feel like I had to eat breakfast, like, because breakfast is the best meal of the day. And what I found is, one, I sleep a lot better because I don't have like a big heavy stomach when I go to bed. If I can stop eating at 6 and I'm usually going to bed by 11, that gives me 5 hours of digestion time before I actually lay my head down to slumber in the evening. So that 14-hour window is good to give my body time to just like clean everything out. So that when I wake up in the morning, I feel like refreshed and I don't have all that crap inside me. So at least 14 hours from the last time I ate till when I wake up in the morning or till when I have my first meal the next day. I try to give myself 14 to 16 hours to let my body just totally clean itself out and drink lots of water. So a lot of you know that one of my goals is turning electronics off by about 10 o'clock, and I've been doing really good. I'm here at the computer, I'm on Twitter, I'm on the Team ShayLoss page, and I'm like interacting, I'm on our Diet Bet page, I'm like talking to people, and right around 10 o'clock I'm like, okay, I gotta turn it off, I gotta turn it off. Because studies show that if you turn electronics off 60 minutes before you go to sleep, you will sleep a lot better. And if you are working out as hard as Ron and I are working out, your body needs the time to recuperate. You gotta give your body that rest so that it can like rebuild itself. Because you're working out hard all day, tearing it down, you need to sleep so that your body can build back up. What I've been doing in that hour interim is the first 30 minutes, like right after I turn the computer off, I've been doing what is called 1200s. That sounds scary because you're thinking 1200 of anything, if it has to do with exercise, I don't want any part of. But it's not 1200. Here's what I've been doing. When we went and did that workout at the Red Bull facility, they taught us this exercise called like toe-ups or touch your toe to the bar or toe to the moon. I'm not sure what they call them. Basically, you hang straight arm from a bar and you touch your toes up to the bar. Be careful! Don't fall on your head! If you fall on your head, you'll hurt yourself! Get a good solid grip, come straight down, and then go all the way up and touch your toes. You can feel this in your core, in your obliques, in your side muscles, in your arm muscles, like all kinds of muscles you can feel it in. What I'll do is one set of 12 reps of these toe-ups. Then I do one set of 100 crunches. I have this little crunch bar, and what I'll do is I'll do 33 of like different modes of crunches. I'll start out with my legs flat, which works like more of the lower abs. Then I'll bring my legs up to like a middle position, which is like right in the middle abs. And then I'll go higher, which is like working the upper abs. And I'll do 33 of each of those, you know, lower, middle, upper. I'm joking. So I'll do one set of 12 toe touches, and then I'll do one set of 100 crunches in those 3 different forms. And that equals one set, and I'll do that 3 times. It takes me max 20-25 minutes. And then I have about 30 minutes to get ready for bed, brush my teeth, lay down, talk to Colette, maybe make out a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And I tell you what, my stomach in the morning, like when I wake up, have you ever woke up in the morning and you're like, whoa, my stomach feels like tight, like you can feel like the tightness? I definitely feel that. Like one of my favorite things is waking up and looking at my stomach in the mirror. Because I'm like, it's starting to get tighter. I can like see a difference. So I stop eating no later than 6 p.m. and I do these 1200s, which is like 12 toe touches, 100 crunches, and I do those every night. And when I wake up in the morning, it feels way tighter. And I figure if I just keep building my muscles, do my cardiovascular, and then do these abs at night in no time, I might eventually have me a little six-pack. Don't get ahead of yourself, but that would really, I've never had a six-pack. That would be awesome to have. Okay, last but not least, you guys, join the diet bet. My sister Carly did it. She did it a couple months ago, and I was like, what is this thing, diet bet? What is it? It's really simple. It's basically you put $30 into a pot that says that you think you can lose 4% of your body weight in 30 days. There's no catch. If you lose the 4% of your body weight, you will get your $30 back. There's no fee, no like, oh, you only get $25 back because the website takes a cut. You will get all $30 of your money back if you lose 4% of your weight in 30 days, which is simple. If you're 300 pounds, you have to lose only 12 pounds in 30 days to get your money back. If you're 200 pounds, you have to lose 8 pounds. 8 pounds in 30 days? That's like a good poop and a long run. You can lose 8 pounds. Come on. If you're 130 pounds, you only have to lose 5.2 pounds. That's 4% of your body weight. I wanted to start this diet bet at the very beginning of Shaytober, but we actually thought, no, you know what would be better is if we started it in the second week, because that's when you're going to need that motivation. I started Shaytober at 204. By the time we weigh in next Monday when the diet bet starts, I'll be right around 190. That means I have to lose like 8 pounds, which will put me right at my goal, or really close to my goal, of 180 pounds. So this last half of Shaytober, I'm going to have this diet bet pushing me to lose that extra weight towards the end of it. And the thing is, not only do you get your money back, but if other people in the pot fail, if they don't lose that weight, everybody who got it in the pot, they split that money. You know what? There's a diet bet video that explains it. I'm just going to put it in here. Check this video out. This explains it perfectly. You put your $30 in, you lose your 4% in 30 days, and you get at least your money back, and most likely more. For Team ShayLoss, Team Shaytober, I want everybody to only get their money back. The goal, here's like the catch of it. It's like everybody joins, and everybody's like a big team, and you're all rooting for each other, but really you want some people to not succeed, because if they don't, then you get more money. So it's like, if me and 10 of you all put in 30 bucks, that's $300. If the other 9 of my friends don't lose their 4%, I get all 300 bucks. But if everybody loses the 4%, it's just like we give everybody their money back. Anyways, check out this video from Diet Bet that explains it. Join the team. team. It's fun. We're in there in the comments. I'm replying to all the comments. It's awesome. Love you guys. Shaytober for life. We're doing this. Woo! See you tomorrow at day 11.
You know the routine. Eat a few too many pounds of pie on a vacation. Or every day. And before you know it, you're saying your least favorite 4-letter word. But let's face it, doing that diet stuff alone can be hard and so boring. Hey, wouldn't it be nice if there was a way to make losing weight fun? Well, now there is, with DietBet. Here's how it works. Go to dietbet.com to join a game, or start your own. To begin, everyone bets money into the pot. The more players who join, the more money there is in the pot to divide up. To keep it fair and square, everyone has to submit proof of their starting weight to DietBet's referees. Oh, and don't worry, DietBet keeps it all confidential. Now let the games begin. Everyone has 4 weeks to drop 4% of their starting weight. Whoever hits their target weight by the end wins and splits the pot. Not only does diet betting make losing weight a whole lot more fun, it actually makes you 5 times more likely to succeed. We call it social dieting. By collaborating with other dieters and competing against them, sticking to your diet has never been easier. 90% of participants lose weight, and winners lose up to 9 pounds on average. Along the way, you can track your progress, get expert help, and rally support from your biggest fans. You won't believe how motivational it is. So when's the last time you won your diet? Join or start a game today at dietbet.com.